Hey there, everybody. How y'all doing? Thanks for coming back as always. I appreciate it. Really hope you're having a wonderful day or night. And welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm Deluxe. All right, let's do another transfer review. Yeah, we're going to do an overview. This is the Series 1 86 line from Studio Series. Yeah, really excited. I know when it got announced, everybody's like, ooh. But yeah, they're doing some good stuff, and I really hope they do a lot more. But I'll talk about that at the end and everything. So today we got Kup, Hot Rod, Scourge, which is the only Decepticon, Blur, Jazz, Grimlock, and Wheelie. And they have to include Wheelie. He's just an accessory, but Wheelie. Anyways, my boy Kato, he did one as well about two, three weeks ago, and everything really good and everything. Go check it out. Really nice done. Hope you don't mind, Kato. I'm gonna do my own little thing. You know, it'll be all right. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. To go over this, I'm gonna go over the alt modes. Then I'm going to go over the bot modes and what they come with and everything. And just, you know, just give a little overview of what I think of the line and what the future of it is and everything. So, let's just get right to it. That's what you came for. Yeah. All right. Well, I want to go in the order that I reviewed them. And the first one I reviewed was Hot Rod. We'll take a look at what he comes with real quick. 2 guns, his little signature guns he comes with. Painted silver. Nicely done. Got some scope work in there as well. You get one of these. One of these. Now, you can combine all this stuff and everything, you can put them on top, but I think it looks silly. And you do get the pizza cutter, his blade, what he used. Got some nice sculpt work in there, kind of looks like it's spinning. Painted silver, looks really good. I'll show you in bot mode what it looks like. He comes with 3 blast effects, 2 of them, little things. Now you can put them on the back of here as well. And it looks like he's doing that, so that's pretty cool. But I love blast effects. I love they started giving them blast effects and everything, but nice translucent blue. Looks really good. He comes with a matrix because what is a prime without a matrix? Nice copper paint. Got a little blue thing in there. And it's got this little blast effect as well for this. And so when he's opening it, light or darkest hour. That is cool. That is freaking awesome. I love that. Whoops. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera. But that is all he comes with. Now let's take a look at the car mode real quick. And I love it. Only issues I have with, there are some gappage issues right there. You can tell right there, and there's a little gappage right there as well. I lined it up as best I could. This side is a little better, but that one just won't stay. I might have to, guess I could open up the hood and try to line it up a little better, but it's still some gappage issues. But you got nice orange paint right here, some yellow, silver paint. Love the Autobot symbol. Orange paint right here for the headlights. Got some orange paint right there as well. Translucent blue. This is kind of a eyesore right there. I kind of wish they would have maybe painted red or something like that. But it is what it is. Fine. Silver for the stacks. Silver right there. Didn't paint any silver right there, but nice big old spoiler. You got this back here. Cleans up pretty good under there. It does roll just fine. Really nice done. Really great hot rod. I love it. So there you go. There's all the stuff right there. So there you go. There's the alt mode for Hot Rod. And up next is Scourge. Like I said, the only Decepticon, and his little slipper or his boat mode. Now he comes with a gun and a blast effect as well. Love it. Put it on right there. Looks good. It's a nice sculpt work and waffleness in there. No paint. Now you can put it on the side right here. It does tab in. So very nicely done. Put that over there, and I really love this mode as well. It looks good. Now there's an option where you can lift this up and you could do the you know, the face flying down. I mean, you can do it like that as well, but you can also lift this up and have that mode as well, and that's pretty cool. Nicely done. Love the Decepticon sticker right there. Not a whole lot of paint. This might be paint right here. I think this is paint. You got some line work in here. Looks pretty good. Do got a little red paint right there. These are painted as well. Got a little hollowness. I'm sure third party's gonna put out a filler kit. There you go. You can see the feet. Cleans up, you know, pretty good on the bottom. See the legs and hands. All right, it don't clean up that well, but it's still a good mode. I like it. The boat mode is really good. The flip flop, whatever. I like it. Like I said, I love. And you can also put the blast effect up here too if you want to. A nice translucent purple. So once again, beautiful, beautiful alt mode. I love it. There's Scourge. And then we got Jazz. I remember I went to Target trying to look for all of them, and all they had was Jazz. And I was really, when I first saw the pictures and everything of Jazz, I was not really excited. But was I wrong? He turned out to be really, really great. So we'll look at the his blaster at first. And it's painted silver, so like that. It's got some sculpt work in there. And it can't fit in here. Now, I wish that it would cover up, you know, like something like that. I wish it would cover up that hole. But you can do that, or you can lay it down on there. Have it any way you want to. It's cool. And then you got the Jazz. You got car, and it's sweet. I love it. Red paint, light blue paint some more, red paint. Love the Autobot symbol. Once again, the racing stripe goes all the way. Kind of wish it maybe been a little darker blue, but you got a light blue for the windows. Looks good. Silver for the rims. Now, here's a lot of people were a little hissy. They use a 14 instead of just a 4. Doesn't bother me. I mean, that's just, come on now. But, you know, they do. The Toy Hacks has a sticker set coming out, or they have one out right now. Go check out Patriot Prime Reviews. He does a lot of Toy Hack stuff, and they cover up in just a 4. So if you want to do that, that's pretty cool. To me, it really don't bother me. All the way back, you got the silver paint right here. Kind of wish they would have maybe painted some red for some tail lights, but it's fine. But yeah, great car mode underneath. You know, you see the head. Does roll just fine. It's a little smooth on here, but yeah, there's a black strip right there on the window too as well. So nicely done. Really one of the better Jazz figures to come along, and I like it. Like I said, I was not really looking forward to it, but man, I was definitely wrong about that. It's a really good Transformer. So there you go. There's the alt mode for Jazz. All right, up next is Leader Class Grimlock, and I was excited for this guy when they first announced him. Oh, I really hope they do with the rest of them. I know we're getting Slag and with Daniel, but I hope they do all of them, all in Voyager class. That would be awesome. So we'll take a look at the accessories first, and he goes with Wheelie. And like I said, a lot of waffles, and he doesn't really have any, you know, the knees don't bend or anything like that. Now, my boy, like I said, Firetox is made some legs and arms for him already, and yeah, it's a whole lot better. But the head, you know, it's got some great paint. Look at that, you know, silver paint, blue eyes, orange paint, peach paint, the Autobot symbol. The little weapon comes out and everything. Looks really good. Yeah, we can go all the way around. Now the head sculpt can look down a little bit, not much, up quite a bit, side to side. A little attitude. He does have a waist swivel for some reason. But like I said, tons of waffles right there, and they don't bend, but paint everywhere and everything. It's slingshot, that's what it was. Yeah, you can take the slingshot out. And he will attach, there's one port over here, one port over there, and he has little holes on the side of his knees. So, and then he does have his signature blaster, which a lot of people are upset he didn't come with the sword, but you know, it is what it is. So nicely done, just black plastic, some sculpt work, no paint and everything, so really nicely done. All right, let's take a look at Grimlock, and he looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. Red paint, got some gold, green, red, and blue right here. Some more gold. Gold on the feetsies. He's got nice blue eyes. Now he does have a port in there where you can put a blast effect in there. Looks really good. So you can open up and everything. Now my first, when I did the review, didn't even notice it, but until somebody pointed out he has no front teeth. Firetox, once again, he made a little clip-on thing to give the front teeth and everything. Kind of wish they made these like painted in silver or something like that, or chrome. That would have been cool. But nicely done. He can open his mouth, and he can go up like that, side to side as well. Now the arms, they're really tight, but a little ball joint, you can go in and out a little bit, and you got a bend at the elbow. So pretty cool. Kind of that white, dirty white plastic for those. So that's fine. It's all right. And so is the tail as well. Let's see. That's it. Now you can go up and down or back like this. Nice soft ratchets. Goes all the way out like that. He does have a little bend like this. Swivel. And a little bend with the toes and everything. And like I said, they are painted gold. Looks good. Underneath, you got the gold right here. Looks good. Black paint right here. Yeah, awesome. I really, really hope they do all the Dinobots. And they don't combine. That is good. Oh, it's got the nice Autobot symbol too as well. So there you go. Very nicely done. Leader Class Grimlock. Then we're moving on to Kup, and this is when it kind of got started going a little downhill. And as far as the alt mode, I like it. It's the bot mode. When we get there, I'll show you what you've already seen. But the truck mode looks good, a little futuristic truck. He does come with his single blaster. It looks a little tiny. No paint, some sculpt work as always. And it comes with a little energon goodie thing, and that's really neat. They didn't have to throw that in, but that is so cool. Translucent right there, and green plastic. And attaches on the side. Yeah, but like I said, the truck mode looks pretty good. Love the translucent over the silver paint right there with some line work in there. Love the Autobot symbol. Nice turquoise paint right there. Some turquoise paint right up here as well. Kind of cheaped out on the mushroom thing. So, and then back here, looks good. Not much to him. In the side or under there, he just spread eagle right there with his arms between them. And it does roll just fine. It's smooth. It's a smooth surface, but it does roll. But the truck mode's not too bad. I like it. It's not. I love, like I said, I love this right here, the translucent over that silver paint right there. Oh, nice Autobot symbol as well too. Some paint right there. So pretty cool. So there is Kup in his alt mode. And last but not least, here's Blur. And it's pretty cool. I love the alt mode as well. I love all the alt modes from him. They're really good. Now you can store the weapons. He does come, well, he comes with one weapon and his little welder thing. It's all white plastic. And he'll go over the hand. And just got some sculpt work in there. Same with his rifle. Once again, just some sculpt work. No paint or anything like that. That's cool, you can store it. A little goofy, without sticking all the way out there, but it's fine. We'll take a look at him. Nicely done. I love the blue paint right there. I love all this right here, the translucent over the white paint. Nice little Autobot symbol there as well, blue paint. This little futuristic glider. Looks good right there. Underneath. Alright. You got the back. Got the little things right there. Now it just glides. Doesn't have any wheels. But I like the alt mode. It looks really good. I think it looks, it's Blur. You got the little seats and everything in there. You got a little sculpt work in there for the dashboard. So pretty cool. Paint right here. So not too bad. I think I did not put up the seat. My bad. Alright. Sorry about that. There, you get the seat. So you got some line work in there as well. I forgot to put the seat up and everything. But there you go. Nicely done. I think it's a great alt mode. Like I said, I like all the alt modes for this line. They look pretty good. So there's Blur. Well, there you go, folks. They're all together. You got Blur, Jazz, Hot Rod, Kup, Scourge, and Grimlock. Awesome sauceum. All right, back from transformation, and up first is Hot Rod, like I did. And he holds his weapons just fine. And what's cool about this now, he was labeled as a Voyager, but he is a Deluxe scale, but they gave him a bunch of the accessories I showed you. So I guess that technically labels him as a Voyager, but he is Voyager scale. But he does have you can open up there. Usually they just have it fixed like that. But he has fingers. Well, that's pretty cool. I like that. Now you can put the blast effects right up here like that. That's pretty cool. And you can put them on the weapons too. And everything, so that's neato. Now he does have he has a couple gimmicks. He's got the little sunglasses or the visor or whatever. You can flip down if you can ever get it. Just be careful, it is translucent plastic. So that's cool. I like that. That's a nice little feature that they threw in there. You just move that. And also he has the option to, if I can get the saw blade out, you just twist this around, you just put the saw blade on, and there you go, ready to rock and roll. So, a couple little features here and there, that's really good. And he does, like I said, he can hold the matrix, and he can do the light the darkest hour and everything. So pretty cool. So let's take a quick look at Hot Rod. It looks good. Love the head sculpt. Very nicely done. Got some silver paint. Good paint job all around. Got some orange and yellow and red and everything. Like that. Only issues I really have with this figure, and a lot of it is, a lot of people have had this, is the shoulders. Like there's like a soft ratchet or something like that, but it just sticks right there, and you can't move it down like that, so it just goes all the way down. If you try to move it up a little bit, it will just go back like that. So what, you know, shoulder's a little wonky. You do have a little butterfly action going on there, but you got some nice paint, got some silver and everything. So good articulation, just like, you know, across the board with these Studio Series. So not bad at all. But just the shoulders are kind of a little wonky. Other than that, he's a great figure. And there's Hot Rod. Then next up we have Scourge. And once again, really awesome. Look at that. Holds his gun just fine. And got the little pew pew effect. I love that. I love blast effects, man. It's so awesome. Everything. I'll take that out. Once again, wonderful job. Love the transformation was fun. Hot Rod has a good transformation too. I didn't mention that, but let's take a look at him. Beautiful head sculpt. Love it. Love the porn stash and the goatee. Nice red eyes. A little red right here. Love the Decepticon symbol. Got some paint throughout the whole thing and everything. And you got the little fingernails are painted pink. Pretty cool. Decent articulation as well, just like the other ones. Not, you know, can't look down a little because of the goatee and everything, but, you know, it's got a waist swivel, you know, rocker and everything. Looks good. He does have a pretty good, decent sized backpack. You can do it different ways if you want to. There's other configurations if you want to do it, but I do it like that one. So it is there. You know, it's kind of long and strong down that way. Kind of seamless. Seam line right there. Everything. So good. Not a whole lot of complaints on this one. Like I said, I really like the Scourge. I love the Alt Mode, and the Bot Mode is good as well. Like I said, I love that it came with a blast effect and everything. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. A little tight on the knees there, a little bit, but there you go. That is Scourge. Oh, I forgot to mention, he can hold the, he's got a little open hand instead of a closed hand. He can hold the Matrix just like he did in the cartoon series. Just want to mention that. Pretty cool little effect. Then up next we have Jazz. And like I said, I wasn't really excited to get this guy, but man, I'm so glad I did because he is freaking awesome. I love it. Now, a lot of people want to complain that you couldn't use the doors as the wings and everything. I'm like, I don't, it's fine. I like it like this. It's cool. Holds his weapon just fine. He does have some gaps in there. And they are going to make a filler kit for this guy, so I think they've already got it out. Nicely done. Love the head sculpt. It's beautiful. Look at that silver and the blue visor. Looks really good. The paint shines out in here as well. Good articulation, just like across the board with the other ones. You know, these are a little weak, but other than that, I really don't have a lot of complaints with this figure. He looks really freaking awesome. Everything. So nicely done. Nice little rocker. Tilt up and down. Cleans up pretty good in the back. Yeah, just need to fill those waffles. But I like how they got a little detailed sculpt worker. Sorry if you can't see it. There's some stuff in there, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I really was impressed with Jazz. I mean, he was out of the whole first series. He was one of my favorites and everything. So he's really good. So yeah, definitely recommend Jazz. There you go. Then up next is Grimlock, and I love it. Love the blast effect. Well, that's not his blast effects, but you can use blast effects for him. That's awesome. You got Wheelie sitting up here. Now he can't sit up on both shoulders and everything, but he mainly fits real good on him right there. So let me take this off. So basically, you just there's a little hole right here, and there's some things right there. So sit on there, and then I'll take these off real quick. That's awesome. But nice head sculpt. Love the blue visor. Looks good. He got a good range of motion there. You know, once again, you know, really good articulation across the board. Nice ratchets and everything. Now, a lot of people, you can take this off. A lot of people, which is weird, they got this dark, you know, black kind of transparent or translucent thing, but you can see the Autobot symbol, but barely. But some people, you can take this off and everything, but you can put a sticker on there if you want to as well. But that was kind of a turn off, like, why did they put that there? He has a waist swivel, nicely done with the legs, some soft ratchets and everything. Does have a rocker and everything. little backpack, but he's known for that. You can move these, you know, like that. Be a little, you know, slimmer. But nicely done. Really well done. I love this Grimlock. And I like the little accessory wheelie too as well. He's fine. He sit up there with his buddy. Yeah. So there you go. That is Grimlock. Then up next we have Kup. And this is when it got kind of, This head sculpt is just terrible. He looks like an anorexic Skeletor from He-Man. I don't know. It doesn't do for me. I don't like the cheekbones. It just, I don't know. It doesn't do for me. Now, other than that, he's fine. He holds his weapon. The weapon's a little small, too, as well. He got these big old ham hands. I don't know why he's got this big old fist. And then he holds a little energunkety thing. That's pretty cool. You know, the chest looks good. Articulation, once again, across the board is really good. Paint, you know, not a whole lot. But where it's at, it's, you know, put on well. But that face sculpt just kills it. Maybe if they replace, you know, like third party maybe makes another head sculpt, it'd be fine. I mean, like I said, across the board, you know, the articulation and the sculpt work and everything looks really good. He has the gimmick where you can take off his arms and everything, you know, fix me, and do the legs as well. So that's pretty cool. They threw that in and everything. So it's just the face sculpt. It really kills it. Other than that, it's fine. It's fine. So there you go. That is, if you're going to stand up for me, Kup. That's Kup for you. And last, but I guess not least, Blur. And once again, the head sculpt. Just looks too skinny. Looks anorexic. It needs to be a little flatter, I guess, a little more. But, you know, it's not as bad as Kup's, but it's not a great head sculpt either. Other than that, it's fine. I mean, like I said, the articulation is great across the board. Not a whole lot of paint. I love the chest with that translucent right there. Little all-bot symbol. Like I said, you can use the little welder thing. That's pretty cool. A little nice little thing. And you can hold his weapon just fine. Now, it's really tight. It's a tight fit getting in there. So, and he has those things right here. But, you know, that's Blur. That, you know, it's always been like that. Like I said, not bad. You know, not a ton of paint. But, you know, where it's at, it's pretty good. And everything. So, once again, just the face sculpt really kills it. But other than that, it's a decent bot. I don't mind it. So there you go. Oh, does have a little backpack, but not too bad. So not too terrible. It's just that face sculpt really kills it for me a little bit. So there you go. That is Blur. All right, folks. There they are all together. You got Grimlock, Scourge, Kup, Hot Rod, Blur, and Jazz. Series 1 for the 86 Studio Series. Oh, and Wheatley. Forgot about Wheatley. Looking good. Looking good. All right, folks. Guess what? I took pictures. You know I did. Enjoy. All right. Hope you like my little overview over the Series 1 of 86 Studio Series. I'm excited. My God, I really love these. My favorite is Grimlock out of all of them. My least favorite is going to be Kup just because of the head sculpt. Overall, it's not a terrible figure at all. Just the head sculpt kills it for me. Man, I love Hot Rod. Jazz is my surprise of the line. I really didn't think I was going to like him, but he really turned out to be really good. Scourge is what is good, and Blur is fine too, just the head sculpt and everything. So
I want everything. I want them to make Redgar, Junkions. I want them to do another Cliff Jumper. You know, you can use the Earthrise one if you want to, but I would love for them to make another Bumblebee. Golly, the rest of the Dinobots, I hope to God they're making Slag, so I hope they do the rest of the other 3 in there as well. Man, who else could they do? They got Galvatron coming, you know, their Kingdom. You can use Cyclonus, which he's really good too. You can throw him in there, but he's Kingdom. Oh man, I hope they do all of them because I'm really excited for this line. I love this stuff. It's really good. I highly recommend getting this line. If you love the 86 movie, you definitely have to get these because they're really, really fun. Articulation, sculpt work, the paint, the gimmicks, you know, I love that stuff as well. So very nicely done. Hasbro, come on now. You got my money. So hope you like that. Hit me up with some likes, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Go there and hit that sub button for me if you don't mind. Hit me up with some comments. Tell me what you thought of the line. If you have all of them, which one is your favorite? And, you know, do you would you like to see more coming? You know, another series or another something like that? But man, golly. As always, be good to yourself. Hell Hasbro, and good night, folks.